Alright, here we go. Seriously, you expect me to write both of these at the same time? Yeah, just make it happen, alright? Yeah! Alright guys, come on, 60 seconds! Hey Tony, reel or quick? Say Canadian maple. Whatever, man. What? Alright guys, let's get him buried. 30 seconds. Alright, he's down. Let's go, more dirt. More dirt. Alright, gravestone. Ready. Handle, bring him down.
Where he came from, no one knew. Though I once heard tell he was kicked out of Castellon, Texas for teaching a mule to play poker, breaking one of the few laws in that frontier town at the time. His goal was to get revenge on his old posse who had packed him with lead and left him with a permanent address under 3 feet of Texas clay. Then get dangerously drunk on Applejack whiskey. He was a one-man judge, jury, and executioner on the bloody vengeance trail. He was the Gunstringer. Taking the bead at the cans, Gunstringer tested his aim after the nuisances of rising from the dead. Years ago, his old posse had shot him in the back and given him a one-way ticket to Boot Hill. They were the usual gang of samurai cowboys, voodoo priestesses, cutthroat wildcatters, purveyors of iniquities better left unmentioned, like dressing a horse in women's pantaloons, and wavy tube man. Something told him they would not be hard to find. The image of that air-filled betrayer still fresh on his mind, the Gunstringer set out to mark his first target off the list. A lifetime of fierce fistic encounters had left him light on his feet. The Gunstringer was drawn from long days and nights in the saddle. 10 pounds of rawhide and muscle. The phrase rough terrain took on new. It was greed that turned his posse against him. Like vultures, they turned on him without a second thought.
You got more than a pound, man. Well, lay him down. I'm calling your bluff. Ooh, doggy. Instead of laying down the cards on polite like fella just up and flips the table on us, it's done.
Twin sheets of flame stabbed out from his hands whenever his guns cleared leather. It was a gift from the underworld, El Taco Sin Piedad, the Deathbringer without mercy. Each bite brought a clarity of focus, a will resolute. Those who tasted of it would be forever changed. Wavy tube men are a predictable bunch. When they drink through their pay, they find work at saloons, dance halls, and gynecologists' offices, flailing their arms outside with an air of jollity even the most trail-hardened cowpuncher finds hard to resist. Sensing the Gunstringer's quandary, the Wavy tube man doubled his efforts, knowing that if he could take the edge off his opponent's bloodlust, the fight would be his. Peeking out would give him a line with the gutless cowards. His enemy was safely ensconced on the other side of the cover. The Gunstringer took the blow like a man. As the Wavy tube man received his everlasting, the Gunstringer felt the hand of fate upon him. He knew that from time to time, whenever the trail got too rough, he could call upon the hand to send his enemies to join the heavenly choir. But at what price, he wondered. The train tracks cut through the high plains like a scar on an otherwise perfect porcelain beauty. Its iron horse, with its oil baron's brand, a symbol of the boundless wealth gushing from underneath the earth. The Gunstringer vowed to fill the old pioneer cemetery, two to a grave if necessary, until he got his man. Like a hate-filled tornado, the Gunstringer swept through the desert, sparking the end of the line for any man or beast unfortunate enough to wander in his path. His streak was gone to the wind. Still more of the creatures felt lead. His enemy was too well hid from this position. His enemy lay well hid on the other side of this cover. Pain arced through the Gunstringer like a searing light. There's an enemy! I'll get you in two!